Welcome back everyone, Joe Leary here. In this video I wanted to show you how to use some repeats so you can do something over and over again. So in this project, go ahead and click on the microphone, and then I'll take you to two examples of repeats. So this first one is going to repeat 10 random sounds when you click on the microphone. So here's how the code works. It starts with the event, when the sprite is clicked, it's going to repeat something 8 times, and what it's going to repeat is playing a sound. We don't know which one, it's going to be a random one, and then waiting a little bit until it loops back again and does that 7 more times. So when I click on the microphone, it just did 8 sounds. Now if I click in this number and I wanted to only do 4 sounds, I could simply change that and click. Now it does 4. Now one of the cool things about repeats is you can put repeats inside of repeats inside of repeats, and that's called nesting. Now this has 2 repeats that are inside of 1 repeat. So if I were to take this apart, we can actually listen to what they sound like individually. So this first one is going to do a wub sound and 4 hi-hat sounds. So when I double click, that's what that sounds like. This other one is going to be very similar. This bottom part's the exact same thing. However, it's going to do a snare drum beat. Now if we were to combine these together, here's what it sounds like. Okay, now if we wanted to do that more times, all we have to do is put it inside of another repeat. And in this case, when we press spacebar, it's going to do this 2 times. There are some other repeats that you can actually use. So for instance, if you really like that beat, you could tell it to do it forever. So instead of repeating that 2 times, we can get rid of this control block and use the forever control block. And so now when we press space, that will go on forever. So try out using different repeats and putting repeats inside of repeats and see what happens when you do stuff like that. And just experiment. And again, if you get stuck, just click on this question mark, click on a block, and it'll show you an example of how you might use it with code.